Hello, my YouTube BFFs. This is Shauna from Bent's Family Farms. Today I wanted to talk to you about field safety for your animals, yard safety, cats, dogs, rabbits, whatever you have. It's very important to check your fields on a regular basis. I check my fields often, but I'm always uncovering something that wasn't there before. Today I ran through this back pasture and I picked up a lot of sticks, and honestly I not in this part of the field I don't have any trees, but it looks like I do from all the sticks that I picked up. And those, if your horses step on those, they can hurt the hooves. They can poke a hole in the hoof. Right now, my Lena girl, she has a hole in her hoof. The vet had to come out and take care of that. So we've got a couple more, probably about 2 weeks, where we'll be changing her bandage every 2 weeks to make sure it's good and healed up. My dog cut his foot on something. I have no idea where. He somehow out in the yard found something and cut his paw pad on it really good. And so there's just different things that your animals can get into that you might not suspect. And I looked through the dog yard, and didn't find anything, but there was obviously something. So I'm going to run this whole field with a magnet, pick up any screws, nails, or anything that might, pick up with a magnet. Today I found some aluminum like toppers to like an old can where a can maybe had been crushed or whatever. That could be bad. I've also got a lot of rocks that are coming up. Now these things come up a lot after the rain. So the rain, washes stuff away. Your mud and stuff starts moving down, and then all of a sudden there's a rock there that wasn't there before, or a stump or something else. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I find in my field that we're going to spray paint this area so we know where we have to go to dig all these out. But what I did first was I went around to all of the poo piles and checked around there, because that's obviously where the horses are hanging out the most. And I've picked up a whole lot of just random little small sticks that definitely could, if they stepped on it, poke a hole. So I'm going to show you right now. Here's this little stump, and it's, it probably won't poke a hole through, but it will definitely bruise for as short, stump down to the ground that is. The horse isn't going to really see that, and they can get hurt on that, smack their hoof on it, anything like that. And that could hurt. That could be a vet bill right there. This little bucket here I've got attached to the four-wheeler. This is just a couple little rocks that I've just recently picked up. I've already emptied this out. I came out and started cleaning up sticks, but sticks like this, that could protrude up. That could definitely poke a hole in the hoof. So you want to make sure you go through your fields and pick up things like this. Now, my field doesn't really have any trees. This back portion, there's no trees. But for all the sticks that I picked up, you would think that I did. Now, there's bush along the fence line, which is on the other property, not mine. I've also got right behind me, this guy actually has a junkyard. When we bought this property, we didn't know that because it was overgrown and you couldn't see all that. So that will eventually get a privacy fence, because there's things that are back there that end up blowing in this yard, and it's not safe for my horses. And I don't like the fact that my horses could actually bend over that fence to try to graze on something that might be back there, and then you got stuff back there that they could actually get cut on, or whatever the case may be. But let me see, I know there's a little stump up here. Right here's one. See, I didn't even know this one was here. So that is actually in the ground, real good and tight. My horse can step on that and hurt themselves pretty bad. So this is the kind of thing I'll come out and I'll spray paint the area. That way we know where we have to remove stuff. I got some rocks that just came up that I didn't know was here. Sorry I didn't run my field today because I wanted to show you the video before I drag my field. But here's a nice little rock in the ground. Your horse can bang their hooves on that. This one ain't really sticking up too far, so it probably wouldn't do a whole lot of damage, but they can nick the tip of their hooves on that, and that could be a problem. And this one right here, this rock, I have mowed here a million times. Now see, this one's sticking up a little bit farther. I've mowed here a lot, and this rock just now came up. I've not seen this rock before. And so just from where the ground, you know, all the rain and everything is starting to wash stuff up. And, you know, there's another one. These are the kind of things that you need to look for in your pastures and get them cleaned up real good, and in your dog yards and things like that. I just had one of the Facebook pages that I'm on, a lady went to pick her Minnie's hoof and it had a screw in it. So, you know, you just never know. So it's worth getting a magnet, running your fields with it. If you don't have, you know, I'm not rich, so I don't have, you know, all the great brush things that come out and clean your fields for you and things like that. But if you have them, absolutely use them more often than not. But, you know, I just makeshift this kind of thing. I've got a lawnmower that's got a little trailer bend on it, but it's being used right now for the out front. So I just attach this to the ATV and, you know, just run around the field and pick stuff up and get them all cleaned up for your babies. Don't let your babies get hurt. It's simple things to do. Before I got this kind of stuff, before we even had four-wheelers, I walked my fields, and it took me a long time, a couple days, to just walk through and get everything done. So it's worth doing. So I hope that helps for some people who you might not have thought of it. So, you know, you kind of look out and you say, oh, I don't have any trees, I don't have, you know, nothing to worry about. Well, you do have stuff to worry about, because stuff just unearths. And so you just want to check them just to be sure and keep your baby safe. And thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. I'm new to this video thing, so I'm sorry if I ramble on or anything like that. Leave me a comment and say, hey, shorten it this way, or hey, explain more here, or, you know, whatever. I try to, you know, take things that I've experienced and post on here. This is a family channel, so you'll probably have videos of my daughters doing silly things. You'll have videos of things we do around the farm, and there'll be videos of stuff that we do for our work. We do t-shirts and cups and all kinds of things. We do trophies and awards, and so you'll see all kinds of probably weird, crazy videos coming soon, because we just started this, so we're just trying to get her going. So like and subscribe if you like. If you don't, let me know why you don't, and I'll do everything I can to make it better. Thanks, guys. Bye.